All right, welcome everybody. I'm Sam. This is a 45-minute vinyasa too. Today's class is going to be a heart opening flow. We're going to work on opening the entire front side of our body, which in turn helps to strengthen the back side of our body, as well as really working on staying connected, staying present and open to the experience that we have on our mat this morning. Like always, please take breaks when needed. Really make this practice your own, add stuff in, take stuff out. When you're ready, we're gonna get started lying down on our backs in a little mini Shavasana. So as you come down onto your mat and onto your back, really allow for your shoulders to relax down. You can even kind of tuck your shoulders underneath your back, create that sense of lifting your heart up. And then let your arms come down by your sides. And flip your palms up towards the sky in a little gesture of receptivity. Gesturing that you are beginning to open to the experience that you're going to have on your mat today. Open to receive whatever comes your way. And if you haven't already done so, close your eyes and just take a moment to settle in. Settle in, to quiet down, and just create a little bit of space between you and what's going on around you. And then once you feel settled, take a moment just to check in. Notice the quality in which you arrived this morning, the quality of your thoughts, the quality of your physical energy, your physical strength, and the quality of your breath. And noticing all this without judging. Just staying open to whatever it is you're feeling and accepting exactly where you are in this moment. And then begin to steady yourself here by placing your attention behind the steady inhale and exhale. Notice the sounds. Notice the sensation that your breath brings into your body. And without forcing anything, see if you can start to slow it down just a little more. Start to smooth it out. Bringing and keeping your focus here on your breath. And we create this breath for our guide to support us through our experience on our mat. Staying connected to how you're feeling, how you're breathing. With your next inhale, draw your right knee in towards your chest. Keep your left leg long. Grab a hold of your right knee with your left hand. Tee your right arm out towards the side, palm up, and then guide your right knee gently over to the left. Little spinal twist. Take it easy. If it feels okay, turn your gaze over your right shoulder. And just like we did in that Shavasana, really think about allowing your right shoulder to open and relax down towards the floor. Take a couple breaths here, breathing up and down the length of your spine. Think about creating space, creating that sense of opening and expanding as you breathe in and softening as you breathe out. With your next inhale, draw your knee back to center, give it a little squeeze in, and then extend your right leg out to meet your left, back to Shavasana. And then keeping the right leg long, draw the left knee in towards your chest, give it a good squeeze in. Keep a hold of your left knee with your right hand, tee the left arm out, and then guide your left knee over to the right. Take your gaze wherever feels good on your neck. Let your eyes close. And again, come back to your breath and using your breath to create that sense of expansion and opening and softening, releasing. One more deep inhale. Long exhale. With your next inhale, come back to center. Hug your left knee in, and then extend your left leg out to meet your right. Pause here for just a moment. And then at the same time, drop both of your knees in towards your chest. Give them a good squeeze in. Rock a little side to side. Maybe take some circles to the left, to the right. Okay, with any organic movement that feels good. And then when you're ready, you're either gonna start to rock the length of your spine, getting enough momentum to plant your hands, coming up onto hands and knees, or just roll yourself over, press yourself up, and we'll all meet in tabletop position, hands and knees. Spread your fingers really wide and press down through your palms. And then take any movement that feels good here. So you can shift your hips side to side. You can take some circles, some barrel rolls. You can press back to a child's pose, maybe even some cat-cows. Just moving with awareness and moving with your breath. See if you can integrate the slow, steady flow of your breath into your movement. Couple more rounds here, and then we will meet back in that tabletop position, hands and knees. Take your time. As you come back to your hands and knees, make sure that your shoulders are over your wrists, your hips are over your knees. Press down again, once again through the palms, and then bring your knees together. Pull your belly towards your spine, and then extend your right leg straight back. You can stay with your right leg extended back, staying there, or add your left arm, extend your left arm forward. Thumb up towards the ceiling, pinky down. As you inhale, think about lengthening and lifting, and then exhale, draw your elbow in towards your knee, hug it in. Inhale, extend. Knee to elbow, exhale. One more, inhale, extend. Knee to elbow, exhale. Inhale, extend, get really long. You can stay, steady your gaze, or bend your right knee, reach back with the left hand, grab onto your right foot, and kick into the palm of your hand. Think about pressing through the right palm and pulling your heart forward. Take another deep breath in here. Gently release, tabletop position as you breathe out. You can shift your hips a little side to side, rinse that side out, and then once again, bring the knees together. And press the left leg straight back. Stay right there, extend the right arm forward. Think inhale, length and reach. Exhale, elbow to knee, hug it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw it in. One more. Knee to elbow, exhale. Inhale, reach, lengthen, get really long, hold it there, or bend the left knee, reach back with the right hand, grab your foot, and kick into the palm of your hand. Press your heart forward. Take another deep inhale. Gently release as you exhale. Back to your tabletop position. This time press down through the left palm of your hand. Inhale, reach the right arm up towards the sky. Big breath in. Weave the right arm underneath the left. Lower to the right shoulder, the right temple. You can extend the left arm forward. You can drape it back behind you. Or maybe just keep your hand underneath your shoulder, whatever feels good to you. See if you can find sensation, just breathe into what you feel. Take another breath in. Another breath out. If you're not already there, left hand underneath your shoulder, press yourself back up, reach your right arm back to the sky, big breath in. Right hand meets your left as you breathe out. Press down to the right palm of your hand. Inhale, reach the left arm high, big breath in. Exhale, weave left arm underneath right. Any option with that right arm that feels good to you. Find your sweet spot, that place where you feel sensation, and then breathe into it. Another inhale and exhale. Right hand underneath your shoulder, press yourself up, reach the left arm back to the sky, big inhale. Left hand meets your right as you exhale. Now from here, keep your hips over your knees, start to walk your hands forward, coming into puppy pose. Lowering your forehead down to the mat, let your heart melt through your arms, and breathe. Take another deep inhale as you are. Slow exhale, release it all out. Now gently start to slide yourself forward into Sphinx pose, coming down onto your forearms. Elbows underneath your shoulders, spread your fingers really wide, and grip the floor with your fingertips, and then lift your heart forward, forward and up. Gaze forward in front of you. Take a deep inhale. Look over your right shoulder as you exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, look over your left. Inhale, center, hold it here. Exhale, release your forehead down to the mat. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your head, lift your chest. Squeeze your elbows in, roll your shoulders back. Breathe in. Exhale, release forehead down. Press down into the palms. Inhale, tabletop position, hands and knees. Exhale, tuck your toes under, shift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. And then take some movement here. Shift your hips a little side to side, pedal through your knees. Okay, just start to scan your awareness through your body. Notice what you're feeling, where you're feeling it, right? What this pose brings up in your body, brings to the surface. And whatever's there, see if you can work with it instead of against it. Breathe into what you find. Stay connected. Take another deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale as you are. Big inhale. Let your exhale carry you to the front of the mat. Standing forward fold. Walk your feet towards your hands. Feet about hip width distance apart. Let your head get really heavy. Grab onto opposite elbow with opposite hand. Hang in ragdoll. You can stay here. Knees can be really bent. Maybe you start to sway a little side to side. Shake your head yes and no. Again, using this pose just to feel. What does it bring to the surface? Right? What is it telling you? Stay connected so you can listen. Take another deep inhale. Gentle release of your hands down to the mat as you exhale. Toe heel your feet together. Big toes touch, slight space in your heels. Hands to shins, halfway lift. Heart draws forward. Breathe in. Bow, release as you breathe out. Press down through your feet. Inhale, stand up, sweep up. Big breath in. Palms in front of your heart as you breathe out. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Feel your breath. And a deep breath out. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Slide your right arm down your right leg. Exhale, left arm reaches up and over. Inhale, come back to center. Left arm down, right arm up and over as you exhale. Inhale, back to center, maybe palms touch, and then draw your elbows down, lift your heart up high as you exhale. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, bow forward over your legs. Flat back, inhale, lengthen, long spine. As you exhale, place your hands down and step your left foot back. Lower your left knee down, low lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Big breath in as you rise. And then as you exhale, bring your hands behind your back and interlock your fingers. Inhale, lift your chest up, roll your shoulders back. As you exhale, press your hips forward, but keep the heart lifted. Maybe start to drop your head back. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Come back to center, gentle release. Reach your arms to the sky, breathe in. Hands down to the mat, downward facing dog as you breathe out. You can stay right here or inhale, shift forward into plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, maybe to the belly. Upward facing dog, low cobra, big breath in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Take an inhale and an exhale. Bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, sweep your right leg high, breathe in. Exhale, steps your right foot between your hands. Lower your left knee back down to the mat. Reach your arms up towards the sky, breathe in. This time, bend your left arm. Left hand comes towards the nape of your neck. Grab the left elbow with the right hand and lean your upper body towards the right. Notice if you're collapsing through the chest, keep the heart lifted. Take another inhale and exhale. Inhale, come back to center, reach your arms high. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Standing forward fold, left foot meets your right. Flat back, inhale, lengthen, long spine. Exhale, bow, release. Moving to the breath. Inhale, stand up, sweep up, big breath in. Right arm down the right leg, left arm reaches up and over, breath out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up and over. Inhale, center, maybe palms touch. Draw your elbows down, lift your heart up high as you exhale. Inhale, reach your arms, touch the sky. Exhale, bow forward over your legs. Flat back, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, step the right foot back. Lower the right knee, inhale, reach the arms, low lunge, breathe in. Bring your hands behind your back, interlock your fingers as you breathe out. Inhale, lift your chest, shoulders down. Exhale, press your hips forward, maybe gaze up towards the ceiling. Lift your heart high. Inhale, release your grip, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down to the mat, downward facing dog. Again, you can always stay right here or inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower. Heart opens as you breathe in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Take an inhale and an exhale. Big toes come together to touch. Left leg lifts to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, steps your left foot between your hands. Lower the right knee, reach the arms, inhale. Bend your right arm, grab your right elbow, and lean your upper body to the left. Feel that side body stretch, keep the heart open, take another inhale. And stay here as you exhale. Inhale, come back to center, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down to the mat, standing forward fold. Flat back, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow, release. Inhale, stand up, sweep up, big breath in. Hands to your heart as you breathe out. Chair pose, Utkatasana, drop your hips down low, reach your arms up high, big breath in. Right arm underneath your left arm, eagle arms as you breathe out. So you inhale, draw your fingertips up and back, maybe look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, tap elbow to knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. One more, inhale, lift up. Exhale and tap. Inhale, lift up, release your arms, reach high, breathe in. Bow forward, straighten your legs as you breathe out. Flat back, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands down to the mat, step the left foot back. Plant the palms, three-legged dog, right leg high, breathe in. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand as you breathe out. Lower the left knee down to the mat, turn your right toes out just a little bit, and then take your right hand to the inside of your right thigh. Gently press your right thigh open, roll your right shoulder back. Maybe gaze up towards the ceiling and you can stay right here, or you can extend your right arm straight towards the back of your mat. If you want to go a little bit further, maybe try and bend your left knee, reach back, grab onto your foot, press into your hand, really open up through the chest. Take another inhale and exhale. Gently release your left foot if you have your foot. Right hand back to the inside of your right foot. Tuck your back toes under, lift your knee up. Three-legged dog, right leg high, breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, steps your right foot between your hands. Crescent lunge, inhale, stand under your legs, reach your arms, breathe in. Bend your left elbow, grab onto your left arm, grab your left elbow with your right hand, lean your upper body to the right. Inhale, come back to center, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back, interlock your fingers. Big breath in, lift your chest. Lean out over your right knee as you exhale. Start to shift your weight forward into your right leg. Pick your left leg up parallel to the mat. Warrior 3 with the bind. If at any time the bind becomes too much, just release your hands. Steady your gaze. Now press down into your right foot. Stand all the way up. Left knee hugs into your chest. Big breath in. Now cross left ankle over right thigh. Sit your hips down. Figure 4 as you breathe out. Now bring your chest forward to hover over your legs. Press your knuckles back towards the back of your mat. Take another inhale and another exhale. Gently release your hands, sweep them forward as you breathe in. We're in a slow, controlled release to half moon pose as you breathe out. Sweep the left leg back, stack the left hip on top of the right, ground your right hand, your gaze, reach through the left fingertips. Think about lifting up through the entire left side of your body, taking weight out of the right side. You can stay right here or bend your left knee, reach back, grab onto your foot, and kick in to your left hand. Feel the whole front side of your body open. Take one more inhale wherever you're at. Gently release, standing forward fold as you exhale. Really nice, you guys. Pedal your knees, shift your hips, shake your head yes and no. Notice how you're feeling, notice the difference between each side. Okay, and just breathe in what you find, come back. Next, inhale, halfway lift, breathe in. Bow forward as you breathe out. Chair pose, drop your hips low, reach your arms high as you inhale. Left arm underneath your right as you exhale, eagle arms. Big breath in, lift the arms up. Exhale, tap elbow to knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. One more, inhale, lift up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift and unwind. Just feel that freedom in your body. Reach your arms up high, big breath in. Bow forward over your legs as you breathe out. Flat back, inhale, lengthen. Hands down to the mat, step the right foot back. Plant the palms, three-legged dog, left leg high, breathe in. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand as you breathe out. Lower the right knee down. Again, turn your toes out just a little bit to the left. Left hand to the inside of your left thigh. And just press your thigh open. Roll your shoulders back. Notice if you're dumping into the right side, think about pressing out the right hand. And then again, you can stay or extend the left arm straight back towards the back of your mat. Stay there or bend your right knee, reach back, grab onto your foot. Kick into your hand, really feel that opening through your chest, maybe gaze up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Another breath in. And out. Gently release your foot, left hand back to the inside of your left foot. Tuck your right toes under, lift your knee. Three-legged dog, left leg high, breathe in. Step your left foot between your hands as you breathe out. Crescent lunge, inhale, stand on your legs. Inhale to rise. Now bend your right arm, grab your right elbow with your left hand and lean over to the left. Keep the chest open. Think about pressing your head back into your arms. Yes. Breathe. Inhale, come back to center, reach your arms up high. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back, interlock your fingers. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lean out over your left knee. Start to shift the weight forward. When you're ready, take flight. Lift the right leg up, parallel to the mat. Pull the belly in, anchor through the left leg, steady your gaze. And again, at any time, release the bind if it's too much. Now anchoring down through the left foot. Inhale, stand all the way up. Right knee hugs into your chest, big breath in. Cross the right ankle over left thigh to figure four as you breathe out. Sit your hips down low. Bring your chest down to hover over your thighs. Press your knuckles back and reach your heart forward. Breathe. Gentle release. Next inhale, sweep your arms forward, parallel to the mat. Reach through the fingertips, breathe in. Slow, controlled release to half moon as you breathe out. Right leg sweeps back, left hand plants, right arm reaches up. Then again, reach to the right side body. Keep both legs active. Maybe see if you can take weight out of your left hand. Maybe hovering it. Yeah, stay right there. If you took the bind on the last side, start to bend your right knee, reach back, grab onto your foot, kick into your hand. Keep breathing, stay connected. What are you feeling? Take one more inhale. Slow, gentle release, standing forward fold as you exhale. Pedal your knees, shift your hips, From here, toe heel your feet about hip width distance apart. Take your peace fingers and grab onto your big, draw your heart forward. Exhale, fold forward, splay your elbows out towards the sides. Press your chest towards your thighs and really release through your neck. Let your head get heavy. You can have a big bend in your knees if that feels good here. Take one more inhale as you are. Long exhale. Gently release your toes. Toe heel your feet back together, big toes touch, slight space in your heels. Flat back inhale, lengthen long spine. Exhale, bow, release. Inhale, stand up, sweep up, big breath in. Right arm down the right side, left arm up and over, breathe out. Inhale, come back to center, reach your arms high. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up and over. Inhale, come back to center, reach your arms. Draw your elbows down, lift your heart up high as you exhale. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, bow forward over your legs. Flat back, inhale, lengthen long spine. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to plank. Pause in plank. Inhale, shift forward on your toes. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Now bring your feet out to the edges of your mat. Bring your hands out to the edges of your mat. Tint your palms, come up onto your fingertips, and big breath in, lift your head, your chest, draw your elbows in, roll your shoulders back. Take a breath in here. Dip your left shoulder, turn towards the right as you exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Dip the right shoulder, look towards the left, exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, dissolve into your mat. Hands underneath your shoulders, feet together, toes together. Tuck your toes under. Lift your knees away from the mat, draw your belly towards spine. Option to come to tabletop, inhale, plank pose. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Big toes come to touch. Right leg lifts to the sky, inhale. Bend your knees, stack your hip, and open it up as you exhale. And then take some movement here. So maybe starting with the toes, wiggle the toes and the ankle, then the knee and the hip. Really bringing circle and movement into your right side. And then you can stay right here, or if you're ready for it, you can take your flip. Right foot comes up and over. Hips turn towards the sky, head drops back. Yeah, drop your head back, open your throat. Maybe take some circles with your right arm. Wherever you're at, take another breath in. Gently come back, right hand plants, three-legged dog. Right leg to the sky, take a breath in. Single pigeon, right knee towards right wrist, right foot towards left. Slide the left leg back. We're gonna stay upright for a moment here. Start to walk your hands back, and this might be as far as you go, you stay here. Or plant the right hand, really plant it down to the right side. You're gonna look back towards your left foot, bend your left knee, reach back, grab onto your foot. Okay, and again, this might be as far as you go. Keep your heart lifted, shoulders open. If you wanna take it a little further, you can start to slide your left foot towards the crease of your left elbow. Maybe start to reach the right arm up and then back. Hook the fingers of the left and the right hand. Lift the chest up high. Wherever you're at, you've got this. Keep breathing. Take another inhale. Gently release it. Let it go and fold forward. Take any movement or adjustments that you need as you come into the pose, and then see if you can just find stillness here. And then notice where your mind's taken you, where your thoughts have taken you. It's easy to get carried away by the thoughts, what just happened, what didn't happen. See if you can let that go and come back to your breath. Come back to the feeling and the sensations in your body. Okay, notice what's flowing through you, the sensations, the energy. See if you can allow everything to settle. as you breathe. Stay connected, placing your attention behind the steady flow of your inhale and your exhale. Take one more breath in. Really long breath out. Staying mindful, start to press into your palms, lift your upper body up. Plant the palms, tuck your back toes under, lift your knee. Three-legged dog, right leg up and back. You can bend your knee, stack your hip again. Just take any counter movement that feels good. And then when you're ready, we'll meet back in that downward facing dog your time. Pedal your knees, shift your hips a little bit. Reconnect and ground. Press your feet down, press your hands down. Bring your big toes to touch. Inhale, sweep the left leg up and back. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hip, open it up. Take movement there, the movement that feels good. And then when you're ready, if you took it on the last side or you just want to take it on this side, come into your flip. Left foot comes up and over, hips turn to the sky, head drops back, throat opens. Take one more deep inhale. Slowly come back to your three-legged dog as you exhale. Left leg sweeps up and back, breathe in. Let your exhale carry you into your single pigeon. Left knee towards left wrist, left foot towards right. Slide the right leg back. Start to walk your hands back. Keep your heart lifted. Again, stay here. Perfectly fine. Or really ground and plant through that left palm. Look back towards your right foot. Bend your right knee. Reach back. Grab onto your foot. And you stay here. If you want to take it a little further, start to draw your right foot up towards the right elbow crease. Left arm reaches up, back. Maybe hook the hands, lift the chest up high, breathe, let your breath flow. Take one more deep breath in, biggest breath you got. And then really gentle release and fold all the way forward. Finding your depth, right? We find our depth physically in these poses, but also seeing if you can find your depth in your experience. Staying connected to how you're feeling, staying anchored in your breath, anchored to the moment as you breathe in and you breathe out. Notice if you're holding any tension. See if you can send breath into the spaces that feel tight. Feel that expansion as you breathe in, the softening and releasing as you breathe out. Okay, and just noticing as we start to go deeper into poses, we tend to come up higher in our bodies. We start to breathe in our chest, we start to clench our jaw. See if you can soften that. Deep, full breaths in, long breaths out. One more inhale, big breath in. Long exhale. And then really mindfully and slowly start to lift your head and chest, press into your palms. Lift your upper body up. Pause for just a moment. Just feel yourself as you rise. And then tuck your toes under, lift your knee. Find your way back to that three-legged dog. Any counter movement, bend and stack. When you're ready, we'll meet downward facing dog. Pedal your knees a little bit, shift your hips. And then from your downward facing dog, inhale, shift forward into plank. Slow exhale, come all the way down to your belly. From here, reach your arms down by your sides, forehead to the mat. You can bring your hands behind your back, interlock your fingers. We're gonna do a couple of these, so you can start with this one. If you wanna get right into it, coming into bow pose, bend your knees, reach back, grab onto the tops of your feet or your ankles. If you have your ankles, flex your feet. Think about drawing everything in towards the midline. Hug your legs in, draw your belly towards your spine. Take a breath in. Exhale, release out, and then lift up. Lift everything you got. Head, chest, shoulders, arms, legs. If you have your feet in bow pose, that place where your hands and your feet connect, think about lifting straight up. Breathe. Take one more deep inhale. And then exhale, release, let it go. One cheek to the mat. Windshield wiper your feet side to side. Any counter movement that feels good. And then bringing your legs and your feet back to the mat, legs together, feet together, forehead down. You can come back with the arms behind your back, interlock your fingers. This time you want to take bow or take bow again. Bend your knees, grab onto the tops of your feet or ankle. Hug in. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. And then lift up, everything up. Pull your heart forward, lengthen, breathe, keep breathing. Take one more inhale. And then release down. Opposite cheek to the mat. Any counter movement that feels good. And then when you're ready, you're gonna roll yourself gently onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest, rock a little side to side. And then take a happy baby here. Take the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling, let your knees draw out wide. Press your low back down into the mat. And then there you can rock a little side to side, you can bend and straighten one leg and the other. And then coming back to center, hug your knees into your chest. Keep your right knee in, extend your left leg long. Tee your right arm out towards the side, take a deep breath in, and take your right knee all the way over to the left, and turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Close your eyes, and just breathe. Once again, up and down the length of your spine. Really allow for your right shoulder to press down towards the mat. Feel that opening and expansion across your chest. And breathe. Follow your inhale all the way in. Follow your exhale all the way out. One more breath in. One more breath out. With your next inhale, come back to center. Hug your right knee in. And then extend your right leg out to meet your left. Draw your left knee in towards your chest. Give it a good squeeze. Tee your left arm out towards the side. And draw your left knee over to the right. Gaze to your left. Close your eyes. Connect fully with your breath and watch it as it moves down, up and down the length of your spine. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. With your next inhale, draw your legs back to center, your left knee back to center, hug it in, and then draw the right knee up to meet your left. Wrap your arms around your legs. If it feels okay, bring your forehead to your knees. Take the biggest, deepest breath that you have, fill all the way up. Pause at the top, feel that compression, that contraction in your body. And then release and let it all go. Final resting pose, back to where we began, Shavasana. Arms down by your sides, shimmy your shoulders underneath your back, lift your chest a little. And breathe. Release every bit of effort and just find ease. Without changing anything, start to deepen your breath. Taking a deep breath in, filling all the way up. And a long breath out, release it, let it all go. Continuing doing that, take your thumb and just rub it across the pads of your fingertips, back and forth. Keeping your eyes shut, gently rock your head a little side to side. Just bringing gentle movement back into your body. And then you take it from here. Let the movement get a little bigger. Following your breath when you're ready, maybe arms come overhead, reach and lengthen, get really long, big breath in. Big decompressing breath out. And then start to bend into your knees. You'll roll yourself to your left or your right side body, just pausing for a moment there. Use your arm as a little pillow. And then keeping your eyes shut or with the soft gaze, just start to bring yourself into a seated position. Once you've landed, draw your palms together in front of your heart in Anjali Mudra. Press your thumbs into the space of your heart. Really feel that space, breathe into it. And then taking a moment here just to honor your practice, honoring your presence and your connection, and honoring your purpose. A moment in complete and full gratitude. Together, take a deep breath in, breathe that in. And together we bow. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next time.